Lyndon Slewage getting finished with the national anthem at this Canadian Tire Centre in Canada, Ontario, as the Leafs face Game 6, trying to end the series in 6 games, leading it 3-2. As Francis Charron leans in and he drops the puck. We're underway and glad you're along with us. Carlos sending it around the boards to the far side, and it's punched down into Ottawa territory. Here's Bobby McMahon getting to it. McMahon coming out in front, and that was stopped by Ullmark, and it's gone up into the screen. Unable to get it out on that side was Lorenz, and then a hit by Riley takes down one of the Ottawa players. That has the fans up in arms a little bit. Down into the Toronto zone. A running hit there by Zetterlund. Dishes it back to his defense. Jensen shoots it in. Shot from a sharp angle. That is handled by Stolarz. Starts up on the near wing. Got it through center and in over the line for Gregg. Ridley Gregg is in. And that was stopped by goaltender Stolarz. Played to the far wing and in. Here's Stützle into the slot area. And that went off the skate of McCabe and went wide of the goal. But Stützle sends it right back in again. McCabe run at by Tkachuk. And then Hanna turns the tables on Giroux and nails him into the boards. Hanna working the wall but can't come up with it. Was Tavares a high stick on Giroux? Yep. All right. Corner it goes into the Toronto zone. They bank it off the boards. Push to the line. Out at center. Nyes breaking. Nyes down the left wing. A little stutter step in the backhand. Didn't get much on it though. Now brought out by Zubin over the line for Stützle. Stützle is nailed and knocked down by Jake McCabe. And out comes Pacioretty. Up ahead for Willie. Nylander in over the line. Into the slot. Passes off on the wing. Trying to get it back. Nylander in on goal. They jammed way at it and they shot it wide from right on the doorstep. Willie's got to shoot that puck. Still with it as a new defenseman on now as it goes to Montepallo. Montepallo working around back of the net. Sends a shot to the goal and Stolarz come across. Actually, the proper English would have been came across and caught that and held it for a face-off. Willie looking with a pass in front of the net for Tavares, and it was knocked away, and out comes Stützle. Stützle for Tkachuk. Tkachuk into the slot, back for Stützle, and he missed the pass and crashes into the end boards. Pass by Riley, up ahead for Tavares. Tavares to the right wing side, Brandon Carlo shoots it in. Down the boards is Nyes. Crowd reacting to something that we cannot see. And the coach is a little upset. Something must have happened in the collision with Brandon Carlo.
Yeah, it must have been a late hit by Tkachuk. Travis Green doesn't like it. Interference is going to be the call.
Nylander with a pass into the slot area that was knocked away. Tavares is able to keep it alive. Gives it off to Nylander and now to Matthews. Near circle, back into the slot. Top of the circle, back to Matthews. Matthews with a pass and scores! That was just a pass for Matthew Nyes, and I think it makes the back of the net. And the Leafs end a long drought with a power play goal.
0 for 6 on the power play coming into this game, having given up a couple of short-handed goals. But Austin Matthews, Joe, this is how they were successful earlier in the series. Get the puck to the net with traffic in front. And yeah, this is not a blast. It's from the high slot.
He's looking for a deflection from Nyes. Got it up on the wing on the backhand, and the Maple Leafs Nylander gets it out at center. Pacioretty partially blocking that. Nylander does. He's in. Nylander with a shot. It scores! Willie Nylander! 2-0 Toronto! Holy Mackinac, what a shot! And the Leafs take advantage of a turnover. Max Pacioretty sets it up, and it's 2-0.
Morgan Riley starts it out of the zone. Nylander tips it inside the Ottawa blue line, and I believe it's Nick Jensen, Joe, that has trouble handling it.
Leafs with it again. Nylander backhanding it towards the net. It's centered in front. Another shot. Oh, Pacioretty had that just go wide. Puck around on the far side. Senators have got a defenseman trapped, but it's brought in over the line by Cousins. Into the slot and a shot, and Stolarz is there to make the save on David Perron. just kept in by Stützle, but he gives it away. Nylander looking ahead, but he couldn't hit Lawton, who was breaking in behind the defense. Brought back by Stützle. Stützle to the net, a shot. Down is Stolarz. He's got that cut up in his equipment and holds for a huge save and a face-off. Matthews comes away with the puck. Now looks for an outlet. Got it ahead, but it was knocked down by the Senators. Pass it on the wing, stopped by Stolarz. The ensuing scrum is on the near boards. Knocked down on the play. It comes back to the point to Chabot. Long shot, scores! Brady Tkachuk from the point cuts into the lead. It's 2-1.
And Jake McCabe's got a beef that the scrum in the corner, Brady Tkachuk grabbed the stick out of McCabe's hand. And the instant that it took McCabe to pick the stick back up, he could not beat Tkachuk to the race to the front of the net.
Puck comes back to the point. Shot wide of the net. Trying to chip it and not succeeding. And then a shot was stopped by Stolarz. Back of the net, Marner trying to help out. And he has it now. Back into the slot, a shot. And that takes down a player in front of the net as Stützle blocked that. Carlo around the boards for Morgan Rielly. Played out in center ice. Rielly got hit. Now Marner in over the line. Marner a backhand. Stopped by Ullmark. Leafs bank it ahead. Cleared on the backhand, but not out. Kept in now by Gregg in front of the net. A shot knocked down. There's a scramble. The puck is somewhere underneath and it's taken to safety by Nylander.
Boy, again, the Leafs have an opportunity to get it out. And that time it was Pacioretty.
Senators up ahead at center for Zetterlund. On the right wing side, and a drive is into the glove. OEL with a lead pass off Bobby McMahon's stick. He gets down into the zone, but is drilled to the boards by Tyler Kleven. Nylander sends it back behind the net. Tavares in there takes his man down. Pacioretty with the puck back to the net for Tavares. Can't come up, gets it back to the point. Nylander a shot. Rebound. Backhand to the goal line. Smothered by Ullmark.
Boy, I think this gets past Ullmark, maybe off the post and back into him.
Sent it into the corner. Nylander then was drilled to the boards and drilled to the ice on a hit there by Tyler Kleven. Nylander returns the favor, although we didn't see it fully on the screen, and turned over once more. Leafs get it back at center. Marner, left wing side, Nyes! And he shot it, and it's kicked by Ullmark. Gregg along the boards, and Nyes now with skating room finds Marner, who flips it ahead. Here's Brandon Carlo in! Big glove save from Linus Ullmark. Tkachuk stole it back. Leafs get it to the line and in with Tavares. Tavares right wing side, Tanev, a long shot, deflected in. That was stopped, and then Tavares couldn't get the rebound.
Boy, you'd take a lucky one here.
Here's Tkachuk, left wing side, shooting stop. Rebound goes to the far wing. Sends it in around back of the net. Lorenz is there to provide a hit. Lawton again, stolen by Järnkrok. In with a shot just wide. Carlo back to Jake McCabe. McCabe having difficulties with it. Played it off on the wing, but the Senators have it. And a shot ricochets wide of the Leaf goal. Kept in at the point, and a long shot goes high. Pacioretty can't get to it. Shot into the chest of Stolarz. Senators able to keep it in. At the point on the near side, a shot, good pad save made by Stolarz. Nylander couldn't keep it in as the Sens get in over the line. Stützle, chased by Pacioretty, got to the net with a shot that was stopped by Stolarz. Dick, and out of the net comes Ullmark, but he lost it, and the Leafs hit the goal post. Breaks that up, and a centering pass for Järnkrok just went astray. Lawton's behind the net. Centering pass! Hammered wide of the goal by Lawton. Stützle cross the line on the left wing for Giroux. Back to the point, a one-timer. Pad save, and a good one made by Stolarz. Now plays it into the corner. Sharp angle try. Rielly knocks down an Ottawa player, and the net gets dislodged. And I believe Francis Charon has called a penalty. Far side. Järnkrok chasing after Perron. Perron tried to center. He scores!
From below the goal line. And as good as Anthony Stolarz has been in this series, this one could not have come at a worse time.
Played by Pontus Holmberg to an empty corner on the near side. And it is played ahead, and Domi's got a 2-on-1. Max in with a shot off the glove of the goaltender over top of the net. Max has it back of the goal. Domi centers in front with a shot. They score! They score! The Leafs third line! Max Pacioretty in the slot! The Leafs take the lead! 5:39 to go!
Starts with an odd man rush into the Ottawa zone, and I think Max Domi does the right thing. Shoot the puck. Allmark got a piece of it.
Now the official in the way. Leafs come out with it. Nice in front. Oh, a shot off the post by Scotty Lawton. Oh, my. There he goes. 6 attackers for Ottawa and an empty net for the Maple Leafs. Tanev, back of the net it goes. Centering puck comes in front. Nylander gets it out to an empty net. Please. No, it goes wide. Icing will be called. Sweet Marion Joseph. Back around into the corner it goes, and the Senators get it back to the point. Here's Sanderson a drive. Blocked there, and the Leafs get it out. Willie! Now you got it, Willie! Now you got it! Penalty coming! Scores! Happy birthday! Happy days are here again. The sky is blue and clear again. We will drink a cup of cheer again. Happy days are here again. Senators get it up on the left wing, and a long shoot and is stopped and thrown into the corner by Stolarz. 8 seconds left. Centering pass. Stolarz, 2 saves. It comes in front of the net again, and time will run out. The Florida Panthers are coming to Toronto. The Maple Leafs slay some demons here tonight. The big boys show up. They play the style of play that the coach has implemented this year. Their goaltender comes up big when he has to, and the Leafs win it 4-2.